We quit our frontline jobs to do OnlyFans. We take public service seriously. So I'm gonna pause this video here. So I'm guessing
it's not play. I don't want to get hit with a guideline.
No, we're not gonna. I'm not gonna play it. I'm just gonna pause it and let this sit, because apparently the.
All right, those are two average-looking chicks. The redhead.
I don't think. Actually, I don't think those are. I don't think those are it. That might be a different one. It says we gave up savings to turn lives. Oh no, that is them.
Yeah,
that is them. Gentlemen in the chat, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate them? I'd give her a 4.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the 4 is the bottom of average. 4, 5, and 6 is average for.
I mean, she's a 2 on my book, and she's about a 2.5.
I was going to give the one on the right a 4 and the one on the left a 4.5.
I'd give her a 4.
Listen, I'm just not that mean. I try to be fair.
Man. You should hear Jackal the Emperor give his ratings.
Oh yeah.
He would probably give them both a negative.
Yeah, and I'm actually working on a video where I'm going to redo the 1 to 10 scale.
There we go. That'll be perfect. But
well, I do the 1 to 10, and then I'm going to put all of the additional traits and basically explain why most women are single.
And I'm pretty sure these women explain why they're single in this article too, besides doing the OnlyFans. These ex-ambulance workers are proving that they're sirens in their own right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
In the when you read the history books, they talk about sirens. Do you know what happened when you listen to the sirens?
They lead you to your death.
Yeah, they literally lead you to the rocks where you smash your boat up and fucking die.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Here's the cherry on top.
Here we go.
A lesbian couple who went from frontline workers to frisky OnlyFans stars says they're now performing different kind of community service.
So they're doing upside down liver licking on camera.
They're flicking the beans, man.
Lumpy liver lickers. Triple L's.
Kaylee Winterson, 26, and Emily Rose, 28, were previously employed as emergency medical technicians for the United Kingdom's National Health Service, making £11, $13.80 an hour. Okay.
That's like $16 an hour here in the States.
Yeah, I think I'm going to scroll back up just to be on the safe side. We'll zoom past this picture just because we're still on YouTube. But the pair decided to go from lifesavers to heart stoppers. Did they give him a heart attack when the dudes looked at him?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you that EMT work, they don't pay them enough, and it's a thankless job. And it's incredibly hard on your body because there's so many goddamn fat people now. I did a whole video on fat. I explained chainsaw fat, tear down the wall fat, all that stuff.
Too many fatties, man. Too many fatties.
Yeah.
Creating kinky content on OnlyFans after suffering extreme burnout amid the COVID-19 pandemic.
Okay.
Working in the ambulance service was terrible for our mental health, Winterson declared in an interview with Southwest News Service, saying she frequently had 15-hour days.
So what?
Wah.
Listen, I had a friend of mine who was an ambulance driver for years. And he had to work for 2 different ambulance companies, and he was averaging between 60 and 80 hours a week between the 2 jobs. And he had to do that just so he could fucking live. It burned him out. All right. They need to rework that business model, because you're paying somebody who shows up at your house with life-saving drugs, a life-saving equipment, and the training to use that to save your life. And we're literally paying them the same wage as a high schooler to flip burgers at McDonald's.
Yeah, well, let's pay the burger flippers more to make people fatter, and then the EMTs a base
keep where they're at.
The bottom wage. Yeah,
yeah. Listen, I have a couple friends of mine who own fast food restaurants in the area, and they basically it's all the same thing. They all complain about the same thing. People they're getting to work are fucking idiots, lazy as shit, and they do the bare minimum, and they have to pay them $15 an hour. That's bullshit.
Yeah. But $15 is $15 an hour isn't a living wage, Pop. We need to pay him 20, 25, 30.
I got the living wage thing, and here is the problem. Back in the day, you got out of high school, there were all kinds of jobs that paid a living wage because they were connected to industry. And since the 70s, we have outsourced the industry. We've outsourced those living wage jobs outside the country. And you can thank the Uniparty for that, mainly the Democrats. So here we are with all these people who want a living wage, but there is no opportunity because they've been sent overseas. We need to fix that. And then the market should dictate what you get goddamn paid based on the value you bring to the company, what have you. You shouldn't just get minimum $15 an hour for a pulse and a weave. Suck it.
Suck it in. But don't worry, Pop. California is going to be giving reparations away and whatnot. You know, that'll fix the whole problem.
Yeah, that whole thing's going to, that whole state is going to collapse like a house of cards.
It's going to be bad. But apparently here's the ladies in question.
And listen, I am not bad-mouthing these two girls because this is what they want to do. All right, good on them. I hope they make a whole ass load of money. Enough money where, you know, they could put it aside and not really have to worry too much, you know, for the rest of their lives. But they don't do that.
No.
They're going to burn through that cash and, quite frankly, respect and honor is a big thing for masculine men. And listen, when it comes to like hot chick, nice titties, good in bed, or respect,
I'm gonna go with respect.
Yeah, respect always wins in the end.
Yeah.
And granted, she might be, you know, a race car in the bed, but you know, she's a sex worker. Everyone's going to look down on him for getting with her on a permanent basis, and that is the stumbling block here. All right.
Bad news bears, man.
Yeah, listen, I hope
mean,
good.
I mean, they're, you know, I hope they make a good chunk of change. They're just not going to get my 2 cents on it.
No, I'm not paying for that shit. If I need to see that, I'm going to do analog OnlyFans because I'm old school like that.
Turn it to channel 14 when it hits 12:30 and get yourself some pixelated boobies there, Pop.
Listen, I'm an old man. Like, I'm not 16. When I was 16, I was all about porn. At my age, I watch it maybe once, twice a month. Oh, we got Red.
There he is. Rhino.
You know, what had happened was Windows decided to do an update. So that was fun.
So Murphy, put it in your ass. I like it.
Yeah,
That's
all night.
Okay.
All night long. Oh man, yeah, we had you jumping back and forth in the background there. So I hope you're up to speed. And that is a beer in your hand, right?
I'm up to speed.
All right.
Okay.
Good.
What's that? Oh yeah, no, yeah, we're good.
Do you have beer? Oh, he froze.
Kind of. Just because of the night, I got a margarita here.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Listen, it's a foo-foo drink. I'm going to assess you a homo suspicion point. So when we're done with this, podcast, you have to go out and like punch a punching bag or handle a weapon or throw knives at something to work it off. Okay,
I can handle that.
All right.
I think Rhino's guy has an edged blade somewheres nearby.
See, I suffer from the liking of foo-foo drinks myself. I totally understand.
I'll admit that to myself too.
But they taste so goddamn good.
They are,
indeed.
Man, they are. We'll go back to this one here.
All right.
Yes. Sorry for coming in and wrecking everything.
All right. Before we go on, did Blake share the story of the ice cream and Pop-Tart wrapper?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He.
Oh yes.
He took your picture and it's all over the social medias.
And listen, it's quite embarrassing. All right, because when I found that, it was dried, so it'd been there for like 2 or 3 days. So sometime I got up, went across the street to 7-Eleven, bought Ben and Jerry's and a Pop-Tart, and I don't even know if I did it on the same day. I might have made several trips, one to get Pop-Tarts and one to get Ben and Jerry. And then I eat it, and I hide the wrappers under the bed for myself. What kind of shit is that? I mean, I got to counsel Evil Pop on this because he's fucking up my life. I'm trying to lose weight.
See, okay, so 2 things. I was thinking it was the 2 Hillary deep fakes that we played on Tuesday.
Oh,
I was thinking it was that because then Pop had to, bury that image, deep down inside. So Ben and Jerry's and Pop-Tart.
Eat your feelings. It makes total sense.
And point number 2, we need to get a stronger chain and a bigger lock for the box that you have. Evil Pop.
Yeah. Listen, man, when Evil Pop gets out of the box and he starts drinking at the bar, it's a bad night.
It's a bad night, man.
Bad night. What are you gonna do?
All right. Oh, we'll finish this one up and then we'll move on.
All right.
After almost a year as an EMT, Winterson decided to quit the service in January 2021, saying she was unhappy with the paltry salary she was earning. One of the finest jobs for me is when I was working throughout the lockdown, and I spoke to people that would earn more than me working at a coffee shop.
Yeah.
The kinky content creator claimed. Say that 5 times fast, Pop.
I can't.
I was on 11 pound an hour driving around during the height of the pandemic, going through really traumatic experiences and getting nothing back. Winterson quit work as a paramedic in 2021 and kickstarted her OnlyFans 2 months later.
Oh boy.
Good for her.
So I'm not sure if you saw the 2, Rhino, but I mean that's them all made up, and apparently one of them changed their hair color within that time.
Yeah,
well, what do you think, Rhino? What's your scale, 1 to 10 on both of them?
I saw the earlier pictures, so I abstained from rating. We're going to keep them both at. I'll give them like a 1.52. Okay, somewhere in there.
Harsh, man. Harsh.
I mean, 1.5 is like Quasimodo, man.
Look. But the thing is most of this is cosmetic. All right, everything you're seeing there is being faked by camera and makeup and all that.
Okay, so there's a little more realistic one there for you.
You're right. Women use all kinds of filters and makeup. I mean, they are becoming bionic catfishers.
5 pounds of war paint.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
Girlfriend Rose, meanwhile, continued to work in emergency medical service and noted her health deteriorating. I had some pretty traumatic experiences at work, she candidly stated. The job started to destroy my mental health and my perception of the world.
Hang on, let me put my care face on for him.
I was going to say, you could give him a Trailer Park 6 if you really want to. If you want to do a Trailer Park 6, we can do that.
That's a trailer park 4, man. And trust me, I've lived in a trailer park or 2.
They have their teeth though. So
I gave them a 4 and a 4.5.
All right.
Yeah.
It's like 4 is my default number for most people. I'm sorry.
give her a 4.
We've noticed.
Oh man. I felt like I was dedicating my life to something and getting absolutely nothing back. Rose also noted how girlfriend Winterson was enjoying life so much better after joining OnlyFans. There were times where I was going on a long night shift, and I'd get the videos from Kaylee in the bath and at home, eating chocolate, strawberries, pouring champagne all over herself. You're making a mess, bitch. I hope you had it cleaned up by the time I got
You're
home.
wasting good alcohol.
Yeah, you're
Right.
wasting
chocolate.
food and chocolate. And you're wasting, man. Fucking wasteful, man.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the year, Rose decided to leave the ambulance service to create content with her lady love.
Wait. So she gave up saving lives because it was meaningless to her? Is that
They really
what I'm
don't pay
getting
them enough. I mean, they
Yeah.
slave.
Fair enough.
It was her mental health was more important than going around, driving around, and maybe perhaps saving the 6 or 18 people that got forcefully introduced to cold steel in London.
Yeah.
Well, since
Allegedly.
we're on YouTube, I'll keep it at this. It was more important to show the world her beehole than to behave, so to speak.
Well, life is about decisions and choices.
Yes.
So
I mean,
there will be repercussions for this down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Big
That's
time.
just how it works.
And still, I don't care if she changes her hair color. She's still I don't know what I gave her, but geez, I think I was gonna say, I think we're getting into like a shallow ditch pig situation here, Pop.
Yeah.
That's pretty close. Pretty close.
Listen, life is, look, you're going to either pay in the beginning or you're going to pay in the end, but sooner or later, life is going to get its due. Right?
And since
the OnlyFans thing, they want to make the money. It's easy money, but listen, easy money comes with karma.
Yep.
Yeah.
Usually, karma catches up to you.
Easy choices equal hard life.
Well, the thing is about karma is I'm trying to work out the timing because I've been hoping to find out that my ex is a glory hole attendant and it hasn't happened yet. I'm very upset about that.
Could be upset, man.
I mean, hey, just saying, she could be the toothless goat.
That's how you get a dick word,
All right,
man.
sorry.
The couple is now happier than ever, making almost quadruple the amount of money they did while employed as first responders. I mean,
they were probably pulling down between 35 and 45K a year. Triple that, they're making 150K now. Good on them. Save that money, invest it, buy rental properties, do something else with that money other than blow it on fancy bags and jewelry and horse shit.
I highly doubt they're going to do the former.
Yes, you're right.
They're probably going to be doing the latter.
As a betting man, I would bet on them spending the house and then riding the Titanic down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there is no door for you to lay on.
Mm-mm.
So one of you guys is going to sink or swim. Ugh. Man, this is making my brain pain short circuit, man. I might need more beer.
And you know what? Very few of the people who do OnlyFans make any good money. It's like 3% of them make great money.
Mm-hmm.
I think 7% do okay, and the rest just get paid peanuts.
Yeah, like 150 a month or something.
Yeah, 150 a month. Like you're literally clapping your titties together, ramming things up your holes to get 150 a month. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? Oh, that's right. Easy money. I got it.
I think they would be better off just going standing on the corner and saying $50.
Yeah.
Well,
Or as Red Pill Rhino says, $20 is 20
$20 is $20, sir.
You heard the story about my ex in court, right? About the $300 shortcoming she was bitching about to the judge all the time.
I don't think we did.
Yeah,
Story
literally.
time.
I am in court, and I think this is like the third time I'm in there, and she keeps going on about this $300 goddamn dollars, and they've already like looked at my income. I was in the fucking military. Literally, it's years of service where they meet. There's a box, and that's where you get paid. So they already did all the computations, and they had told her, no, we're not taking any more money. He's maxed out. And all she did was keep bitching about this $300. So we're in court, and I'm like, Your Honor, I mean, she could suck 6 dicks, knock that out in half a Saturday. And there's like 2 guys behind me, run out of the courtroom hysterically laughing. The judge is like, I have to go back to my chambers here. And he walks back to his chambers, comes back a few minutes later. He goes, can we not have any more comedic relief in here, please? And take that off the record. This is, but I was just so frustrated, man. It just had to be said.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporters Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.